Hey everybody, Steve Ritter here, coming to you now from Abu Dhabi. So I made it down fine from Dubai. I had to get another COVID test, and that checked out fine and got the results. And they're real quick with the test here. Certainly, you get the results a lot quicker than I could in the States. Um, but the test was negative. So I had all of my credentials and everything I needed. I drove down, and they have a border checkpoint between Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Although it's the same country, it's like different state. It's a different emirate. Abu Dhabi is a little more strict with the entry requirements and the COVID. But anyway, I showed them the negative test result, my credentials and all, and they let me through fine and checked in the hotel and went to work on Tuesday just fine. And Get back at it. I did spend Thanksgiving. Obviously, I spent it here. I did talk with the family and all, and I think during this time it seems appropriate to talk about thankfulness. I was going to talk about that. One of the things I missed, um, and we did this, we do this quite a bit. We do this a lot when we get together as family. I was thinking about that and how much I love it. But we'll sit around the table with the Thanksgiving meal and everyone, and the kids love this. We go around the table, and each person and everybody will say what they love about somebody, what they're thankful for about that person. And kids love it. Of course, the kids love that affirmation, and who doesn't? I mean, and it's kind of nice to hear what other people think about you. Um, that way, of course, nice things, but uh, usually there's never a dry eye by the time we go around. And when you talk about that, when you talk about things that you love about somebody that you're thankful for, really, it makes you think about that, doesn't it? What it is that I'm thankful. Why do you love me? Why? And you verbalize that and say that, and the other person hears it. Um, I love that we would do that at Thanksgiving and Christmas too. We would do that, and I always love that. Um, and I was thinking, my brother-in-law reminded me of a story talking about thankfulness. One of the other little traditions we used to do in Europe, there's a tradition where one of the ornaments is a little pickle, and there's a pickle ornament. And back in the day, they would hide this ornament somewhere in the tree, and the game was the kids would go around and look at all the ornaments hanging there and try to find the pickle, and whoever found the pickle won a prize. And we picked that up, that tradition. We thought that was kind of cool, and so we had a little glass pickle ornament, and we would make it a thing where we would do that. And the kids loved it, and we had a small little pickle gift. It was like an extra gift. Of course, that's the set the hook for the kids, right? So of course, my two older boys is Nathan and then William, and then there's 4 years apart between William and Benjamin. So Benjamin was just like a little guy, and of course Nathan and William would find the thing like quick, and he never got a shot. And there was one year where Benjamin finally won, and it was a year we also thought it'd be kind of funny to play a little joke that the gift for finding the pickles was a jar, or finding the pickle was a jar of pickles, and it was just we'd have a laugh, and the kids, we figured the kid would find it. All right, hey, I'm gonna get another little toy, and then okay, here's your jar of pickles, and of course we had another gift too, but we um, and Benjamin won that year, and he's all excited because he finally won, and we came on. We're like, all right, here you go, and then it was a jar of pickles, and we thought that he would be like, what, what? He thought that was the best thing. He was so grateful and thankful for that jar of pickles, and of course we just were like, really was, our hearts went out to that boy. So I was thinking about that, going, "Oh, is that a thankful heart?" You know, and so that's a good memory. But no, so this is that stuff I was telling y'all about, the lemon mint drink that they make here in the UAE. I bought a jug of this the other day, and I can't stop drinking. It's good. I'm gonna have a sip here. So, so I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about the verse, First Thessalonians 5, 16 through 18. It says, "Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." So I was, obviously for Thanksgiving. I mean, when we're thankful and we say we're thankful, and I was sitting there this morning thinking about that, going, what does it mean to be thankful? And I was kind of looking at the definitions, and thankfulness, gratitude, gratefulness. It's all kind of from the same Latin word, gratis, which is pleasing or thankful, is what that means in Latin. And it's a feeling of appreciation felt by the recipient of kindness or gifts or benefits towards the giver of such gifts. So it's a feeling of appreciation that we feel when somebody gives us something or does something for us. And so, I mean, that's the definition, okay? And then I was reading a little bit more, and Wikipedia. I know that's there was a definition, but there were some interesting discussions there. And one of the things that it said was, it counters thankfulness with, it's not, though, indebtedness. Gratefulness is not indebtedness, and indebtedness. It was interesting. I thought, was the person feels that you're under obligation to make repayment for what you've been given, and that this a lot of times can motivate a person to avoid the person who did that for you. Like this person did this for you. Now I feel like I've got to pay them back, and I don't, just kind of avoid them, to stay away from them. I thought that was interesting. That gratitude, however, is a counterpoint. Gratitude or gratefulness motivates the recipient to seek out their benefactor to improve the relationship. That you really, when you feel gratitude, you don't want to avoid them. You want to be around them more, to show them how much you appreciate and everything. I thought that was kind of a neat little difference. Um, and then I was reading through, and it's just really interesting to have a thankful heart, to be thankful in all things, like Paul talked about there in Thessalonians. That there's benefits to that. They're actually, I guess, a lot of psychologists now are here in the 21st century have done a lot of studies on gratitude and thankfulness and the benefits of that, and being a grateful, thankful person. And they find that there's higher levels of subjective well-being. That's like a $5 word there. So what does that mean? So it means you feel happier, less depressed, less stressed, and more satisfied with your life. Thankful people. And that a lot of these studies have found that thankful people tend to cope better with life transitions, and to feel more satisfied in relationships. And I was thinking about that, going, I heard a guy talking one time. He says with his marriage, he goes, you know what? I just assume nothing, as far as what should my spouse do for me, or what is my understanding of what my spouse should do. And I was thinking about that. I thought that's a nice perspective. Is if you go into a marriage going, look, the focus is not on what that other person, my spouse, is not doing for me, but more like, I'm just thankful this person chooses to love me every day. And anything that comes with that, if that person washes my clothes or cooks for me, or does something nice, I appreciate it. I don't expect it. I just appreciate it, and I'm thankful for any time that comes around. And I find that it tends to improve your health. And I they write that. So they did this one study, and I thought this was really cool. Is they got a bunch of teens, and they had of course they had the subject groups, and the teens, they found that they wrote letters of gratitude to other people. That they wrote those um, over a month, and they found that these teens tended to eat healthier and be healthier after having watched teens eat and what they eat. That's a shock. So um, this study, that they said, well, okay, well, it seems that the people who feel grateful feel a sense that they need to reciprocate the efforts of the other individuals, that the others, took the time to invest in me. So rather than sacrifice my own health, I feel compelled to live a healthier life. And that was kind of what they found in the study. It elicits positive emotions. People feel more positive about the future. And because I feel positive about the future, I want to have a better future. So I'm going to do better. And I was thinking about that going, well, that's like being grateful to the Lord. And we're grateful not out of a sense of, okay, well, he did this for me, so, well, I owe him big, so I better live right. It's rather than it's a sense of gratefulness for all he invested in me and loved in me, and it makes me want to be a better person and live a better life because I'm grateful, not because I owe the Lord, but because I'm grateful to him, what he gave to me. So I just, that's, all the health benefits and all, that's just a fringe benefit, isn't it? So it just gives you peace of mind to live healthier, and to be thankful, to be thankful, to live a thankful life. So anyway, I went a little long. I usually keep these a little shorter, but I just got going with this. I took a bunch of notes. This really interested me, and just the benefits of that. And so I'm going to strive to be even more thankful. But I'm thankful for you, and I'm thankful for your time, and thank you for watching. And I'm hoping to get. I'm in a hotel now. I got no. This is my hotel room here. Kind of look around. Sorry for the mess. So nice view out that way, though. That's right. I'm right on a golf course. Got no kitchen here, so I'm looking at a place that's kind of like an efficiency, kind of like the place I had in Dubai with a little kitchenette, so I can get to work cooking some stuff. So that's the plan in the future. But I'm thankful for you, thank you for watching, and we'll have some more videos soon. And thank you, and we'll see y'all later.